10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. It's your turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Это что за арена? Да.
To your marks, everyone.
Я сломаю их
I think we
кости.
can agree that this one is in the bag.
Рысь.
It's in the bag.
Да. Протоптанная дорога. Кости в крошки. Кто
30
посмел
seconds to
бросить
battle.
мне вызов? Да прольется кровь. Галоп смерти. Рогами и копытами. Да. Моя
The
сталь
headline
шашка.
event is at last underway.
Стоять! Я всю... Эти глупцы напали на меня. Как пожелаю. Бегу. Так точно. Враг мне не страшен. Сталью и силой. Хорошо. Кости в крошки. Враг мне... Да.
Dyer's courier just got killed. It's like that job is dangerous.
Сталью и силой. На колени. Махом хвоста. Галоп смерти. Я...
can you put a sentry here, brother?
Yeah, no
Or else I can't help you. I can't help you if you don't do take it out.
Как пожелает, спасибо. Должно быть больно. Нет, не так точно. Хорошо.
Well played.
Эти глупцы напали на меня. Смертельным аллюром. Да прольется кровь. Протоптанная дорога. Да.
Blood. Not that funny. Someone's bottom tower might be in trouble.
Моя сталь жаждет крови. Кто посмел бросить мне вызов? Хорошо. Золото на подковы. Голубь смерти. Смертельным аллюром. Рогами и копытами.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Eyes up! Top tower needs a hand.
Я сломаю их кости. Игу. Сейчас почуешь запах крови. Сталью и силой.
Well
Maybe
played.
check your bottom tower for a second.
В атаку! Твое золото не пропадет. Лезвие тупое, но тяжелое. Сломай. Протоптанная дорога. Рысью. Глупцы напали на меня. Кости в грош.
Your top tower is under attack.
Да прольется кровь.
Dire have fortified their structure.
Да. Я иду за тобой. Кто посмел противостоять? Красивая смерть. Как пожелаю. Еще монетка в мой кошель. Невероятно. Враг мне не страшен. Рысью. Кости в крошки. Да. Да.
What's over there?
Враг мне не страшен. Моя сталь жаждет крови. Да прольется. Как пожелаю. Протоптанная дорога. Кто посмел бросить мне вызов? точно.
Middle tower is in the middle of the
Сталью и силой.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Я не готов.
One's bottom tower might be
Я тебя приласкаю. Иду.
They're thrashing your middle tower.
Я сломаю их кости. Эти глупцы напали на меня. Хорошо. Нет. Смертельным аллюром.
Killing spree.
Кости крошки.
Double kill.
Well played.
Так точно. Как пожелаю. Протоптанная дорога. Как мне не страшен.
Well played.
Да. Кто
Your
посмел
middle tower
бросить
is under attack.
смертельным аллюром?
Killing spree.
Well played.
Your top tower is getting Your top tower is getting violently battered. Your top tower has fallen, and worse, so have our ticket sales.
Рублю с плеча. В атаку! Моя сталь жаждет крови. Рублю. Сталью и силой. Я пущу тебе кровь. Хорошо. Бегу.
Well played.
Голубь смерти. Моя сталь жаждет крови.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Рогами и копытами. Смертельным аллюром. Врага нет на верхней линии. Да прольется кровь. Еще раз. Невероятно! Игу. Рысью. Я иду. Сталью и силой. Я сломаю.
Well played.
Crashing your middle tower
Как пожелаю.
with pleasure.
Рогами и копытами. Гриб встает дыбом. Да прольется кровь. Да. Сияющая рана. Смертельным аллюром. Я иду за тобой.
Well played.
Рысь. Help of the Dominator. Враг мне не страшен.
Dire fortified their structures.
Игу.
I wonder how they do with tents.
Да. Это мое. Хорошо. Моя сталь жаждет крови. Кто посмел кладбищенский нос?
Someone in the bottom tower might be in trouble. Your bottom tower is under attack.
Заберутся. Оп.
Are you gonna TP or no? Just tell me so I can run away.
For a second.
Open this.
Killing spree.
Колосс нет.
But he canceled. No, no, no. Don't TP. Don't TP. He canceled.
Я сломаю их кости.
Well played.
Игу.
Killing spree.
И силой. Колосс нет.
Dominating.
Да прольется кровь. Да. Враг мне не страшен. Кто посмел? Я только начал биться, как твое сердце перестало.
Mega kill.
Как пожелаю. Моя сталь жаждет крови. Так точно. Услышь песнь моего топора.
Indeed.
Напусти.
Mega kill.
But just fucking TP before they go on me. Why is this game so hard for you guys to fucking play where they're killing? Holy shit.
Unstoppable double
Я
kill.
тебя приласкаю.
Your bottom tower has been denied. Double kill!
Да. Враг мне не страшен. Смертельным аллюром. Вы напали на меня.
Double kill!
Ласкай.
You just can't listen.
Протоптанная дорога. На колени. Слышь песню моего топора. Сталью и силой. Рублю. Рогами и копытами. Рысью. Кто посмел брать?
Так, стоп.
Хорошо. Я сломаю их кости. Да. Так точно.
Are we gonna kill Axe or get back?
Рысью. Да. Бегу. Твоя смерть близка. Враг мне не страшен. Я становлюсь сильнее. Рогами и копытами.
Well played.
Я сломаю их кости. пожелаю.
Well played.
Так точно.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Хорошо. На куски. Кто посмел бросить мне вызов?
Shadow Blade.
Да. Порублю. Враг мне не страшен. Я сломаю их кости. Моя сталь жаждет крови.
Well played.
Лезвие тупое, но тяжелое. Да прольется кровь. Я пущу. Бегу. Да. Стоять. Еще не время. Да. Сейчас чуешь запах крови. Рогами и копытами. Галоп смерти. Протоптанная дорога.
Help.
Кто посмел бросить мне вызов? Галоп смерти. Как пожелаю. Бегу. Как пожелаю. Так точно. Да. Протоптанная дорога. Я пущу тебе кровь. Еще не время. Теперь это мое. Да. Еще раз. Моя сталь жаждет крови. Да прольется кровь. Сия. Сейчас. Еще рано. Рогами и копытами. Голов смерти. Сталью и силой. Хорошо.
Прогнать у нас двойной ураган!
Да прольется кровь. Албанию кричать твое имя.
It would appear Dire have fortified their structures.
A golden thread.
Вновь выхожу на поле битвы. Кости в крошки. Рогами и копытами.
Action просто.
Услышь песнь моего топора. Бегу.
Double kill!
Sorry.
Да.
Monster kill! It's not that far.
Ищите передо мной. Я иду за тобой. Кто посмел бросить мне вызов? Смертельным аллюром. Как пожелаю. Моя сталь жаждет. Бегу.
Killing spree!
Рысью.
Oh, good. You've destroyed the enemy's bottom tower.
Еще не время. Моя сталь жаждет крови.
They're smashing your middle tower. Radiant structures
Как
are fortified.
пожелаю.
Middle tower is in the middle of an attack.
Рублю с плеча. Я сломаю их кости. Да прольется кровь. Так точно. Враг мне не страшен. Голубь смерти. Кто посмел бросить мне вызов? Да. Кости в крошки. Сломай. Протоптанная дорога. Смерть. Смертельно. Моя сталь жаждет крови. Смертельным аллюром. Еще рано. Вы напали на меня. Врагами.
These structures are fortified.
Прольется кровь. Рысью.
That should help.
Хорошо. Еще не время. Да. Еще раз. Сталью. Беги, твой путь полон смерти. Моя сталь жаждет крови. Твое золото не пропадет. Как пожелаю. Напали на меня. Смел
The
бросить мне
enemy's
вызов.
middle tower is gone. And your bottom tower is under attack.
Плюс плеча.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Maybe your bottom tower failed.
Моя сталь жаждет крови. Бегу. Рогами и копытами.
Roshan has fallen to the die. Don't worry, he has more revivals than a mid-tier
Голубь
musical.
смерти. Да. Враг мне не страшен. Рысью. Я иду. Смертельным аллюром. Кто посмел бросить мне вызов? Так точно. Хорошо. Сталью и силой. Да прольется кровь. Протоптанная дорога. Стоять!
Dire fortified their structures. I wonder how they do with tents. The enemy just let their top tower fall. The fools. Someone's bottom tower might be in trouble. Your bottom tower is under attack.
Куда не пропадет. Еще не время. Да.
Давно я этого
Хорошо.
ждал.
Для смерти. Протоптанная дорога.
Can you give me the Lotus?
Голубь смерти. Так точно. Рысью. Моя сталь жаждет крови.
Can you wait for my ex, Scotty? I don't give a fuck.
Еще монетка в мой кошель. На куски. Кости в крошки.
Your top tower is under attack.
Как пожелаю. Смертельным аллюром. Сталь. Лезвие тупое, но тяжелое. Еще раз. Да. Я сломаю их кости. Еще не время. Враг мне не страшен. Я пущу тебе. Кто посмел бросить мне вызов? Да. Кто посмел бросить мне вызов? Как пожелаю. Голубь смерти. Да.
Never give up.
Враг мне не страшен.
They're thrashing your middle tower.
Дорога моей жизни вымощена мертвецами. Эти глупцы напали на меня. Сияющая рана.
Maybe check your bottom tower for a second.
Хорошо. Да прольется кровь. Еще не время. Протоптан. Кто посмел бросить мне вызов? Я не готов. Враг мне не страшен. Еще не время. Я сломаю их кости. Еще рано. Смертельным аллюром. Моя сталь жаждет крови. Кости в крошки. Голубь смерти. Да.
Coming. killing him.
Порублю. Теперь это мое. Сталью и силой. Стоять. Так точно. Я сломаю их кости. Сталью и силой.
Well played.
Смертельным аллюром.
I wouldn't spend too much time celebrating.
Голубь смерти. Моя сталь жаждет крови.
The enemy's bottom tower won't be lost anymore. Double kill! Ultra kills. The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
Я тебя приласкаю.
The enemy's top tower is fallen. The enemy's top barracks has toppled. The enemy's top barracks has fallen. You now have the enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle tower is deliciously obliterated.
This is a dead clink spot.
You could TP there, but he would have mana.
Green actually fall.
Speed is going to be dreadful.
It's going to be very, very
right? He has like no attack speed already. Throw that in on top, plus
So
the
it's-
overwhelming blink.
The 7 seconds of BKB, he's got to kill a whole lot of people.
He really
I mean,
does.
you're
And
right.
that's why I'm saying, like,
doesn't get the
crit.
Daedalus.
Yeah, that's
how
what I'm
much
thinking
damage
too.
are you actually getting out doing that BKB?
Yeah, we'll see if he does actually commit for this. He's got to be careful right now with his positioning as well too. They are starting to sandwich on top of him.
And maybe also just trusting that his job is to kind of get in the front and live, and the damage is just going to come out from the Lina.
That's okay. That is kind of fair. I was trying to think also, but the Lina's full spellcaster still, right? It's no extra right click.
That is true. It's all in on the magic burst.
So.
Yeah, the kind of biggest step up in physical that they've had recently is that the AC's been added to the lineup from XXS, but indeed outside of that, might be hard to take down some of these cores. LGD, they certainly do not lack in the damage department.
Double catapults again with the banner. They have an arrow to deal with. One, if they want to do the same thing, they have a force staff like they did last time. Last time they force staffed it out of the banner range as well. Not the case this time. Second arrow going to be up soon though for X-Nova to take out the next catapult. And it looks like LGD just a bit hesitant to just force the issue here. XG does not know that though. All right, really nice neutral items. The Prophet Pendulum, one of the best, especially when you're playing versus this high burst damage. Yuma's going to have that to be able to play with as well. Get back up, get Tormentor. They're just being efficient on the map now at this point.
Again, it just from XG, they're literally
so
just
passive.
sitting in the barracks.
Yeah, they're very passive.
All 5 of them, they don't want to leave the base. They're terrified. Not a whole lot happening really from XG's side of things.
They probably just feel, they're feeling that pressure, especially with the Aegis still on the side of LGD. And yeah, LGD, they just back up and they're like, all right, guys, let's just maximize efficiency. Gold lead jumps by like 4K in just a couple of seconds here. Boots of Travel, okay. On the coddle. He's like, yeah, boy, you can just farm. I'll Boots of Travel, I'll join you guys later.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna scale more.
They can get all the waves pushed in and just take as much as he can from the map.
Yeah, with the way the game state is going, right? He's just like, they're not making moves, so we might as well just farm. I like this for KJ. I was hoping somebody would buy the Vlads for the team. He's going to be the one that goes in on the hoodwink.
Yeah, I feel like we're starting to see that bit more from teams right now. Like, it used to be one of those times that just got ignored completely, right?
Yeah,
but
it's
now
nice.
Teams are starting to pick up a Vlads here and there again.
Yeah, really nice when you have just multiple different right clickers. It's going to synergize beautifully with the Venge. I'm waiting to see if when he does get that Wave of Terror, just one connection on how much he actually gets, because I can't remember exactly. It's a lot. It is an absurd amount.
And the reduced damage for Wave of Terror, is their entire damage or is their base damage?
Base damage. Wait, actually, I think it is entire.
Yeah, it's total.
Yeah, it's total. Yeah.
It is total, yeah. So.
Because I remember with the it's enchant totems as well, right? If you catch a shake.
Maybe that's why I don't want to get dateless then. Because then his total attack damage is higher than if he has a heart. So he doesn't want it to get stolen.
I mean,
you know?
Yeah, okay, I guess, but yeah.
Then you still don't have any yourself.
Then you don't have any damage yourself, exactly, so. Lead growing dramatically.
I mean, they've still got more to grow, right? Whisper can get this disperser.
I mean, Thompson has an insane amount to grow because he just got he's got this like anti-carry build rather than a carry build.
He's having a lot of fun.
And yeah, they're just not really able to step outside too safely now at this point.
And they're coming out now of the base.
Doesn't hit the Tiny, hits the Dawn, gets plus like 100 damage. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about this Venge too, is like you said, you have so much to grow. He can eat the eggs, he can get BKB, he can get Hydra, Butterfly. There's so many options that he can still go for at this point.
You can make use of such a high amount of net worth on this hero as a carry.
And he isn't even the true carry in this game, right? As we've said, it's been Whisper the whole time. Soon to hit that 25. 6,000 ahead of the next hero. Flawless game so far, pretty much from him.
Yeah, I think more teams might start be looking at the Beastmaster with the Ags again, despite the fact that it fell out of favor. If Whisper can find a way to make it work this game, I'm sure there's other games as well where it can.
XG wanting to get outside. They've been stuck in the base for a very long time, trying to probably prepare for the Roche.
I guess that's the risky thing as well, right, for Ame going for this heart. It does mean they're also making these plays where he has 4k gold not spent.
True.
As opposed to where he might have felt that he could get like the small crit and still have money for a potential buyback. Saving for something a bit bigger means that he doesn't have to play with here unless he wants to sell that one to get the Reaver.
I think they just kind of fell short and honestly gave another chance to a team that isn't going to let that slip through their
seconds, and Liquid Galaxy want to try and make it their own. With the Winter's Curse straight onto Shinkyu, the Elder Titan getting annihilated, and that Shackle shot perfectly lined up thanks to GH. With the rest of the cavalry arriving, it's easy pickings. They take down both of those heroes stuck in the top lane. So another couple of kills, another...
Like 574, and then let's click on the Venge now. 574, and then 190 plus 172.
362.
It's like 364. It's like plus 200 damage or something.
It is pretty
he literally had over 200 more damage.
Yeah.
Off a good wave of Terra.
It is pretty crazy. It's one of their strategies. I think I've only seen LGD be the team that does it versus that Tiny. So. It's been some time. 17k lead now.
Yeah, it's looking pretty comfortable here for LGD.
Yeah, XG perhaps feeling a bit desperate with that move.
The arrow. Many ways to protect Yuma. Still 30 seconds without Ame.
Good Lotus. He was about to get swapped.
I'm going to say that swap would have had him. Success will live. We'll be able to hold, at least by time, for Ame to respawn.
LGD just playing it very safe. They're going to back away, wait for the Roche themselves again here. And Ame, he just has not... Honestly, he hasn't increased at all. It feels like in the last 10 minutes or more.
It does feel indeed he's sort of been stuck in this state of the game where he's just kind of walking around with these big dreams of items queued up, but yeah, I mean, look, not quite able to build into them.
Literally only gotten 1,000 gold in the last 5 minutes as the carry, which is never what you want to see.
It's a tough one here for XG. They are struggling.
Like I said, it just feels like LGD, they've had all the answers for quite some time in this game, and yeah, just blowing open the game with those double Raxus has just had them, given them so much extra freedom. XG, like I said, this is desperate, but they got seen. That ward did see the smoke. LGD claiming the high ground position. These supports are monstrously farmed as well, too, for LGD, since they've just been able to sit back and farm.
Oh, Ame. It's a good avalanche onto the two of them, but there's not really any follow-up. Thompson's just able to tell the BKB looks for Ame. Ame has to put the BKB run back up to the high ground. The Blade comes out. As they do find Theolacor off to the side.
This is so deep.
They're chasing very deep for this call, and they're not even going to get him. Or maybe with Ame going in, they can. The swap's there. No, Theolacor's still alive. Ame's trying to kill him, but the Bushwhack comes out to two. They have the Starbreaker. A heal comes through. Finally, they killed Theolacor, but it took so much, and they had to go so deep. Can they actually get out of this? Nothing to say. He's caught in the trees. They'll lose the Lina. Ame's able to TP out at least, but just getting the Kotl cost them two of their own lives, one of them being that of the mid, and they had to go so deep for so little.
It's like screaming frustration and desperation, just trying to get any of these catches, but they just cannot. But so if he crits on Yuma with the Wave of Terror, by the way, is a 1,600 crit that I saw there.
After those Wave of Terrors, yeah.
Now the Roche will go down. And yeah, the damage from Ame, it's just not there. Not by any means at this point.
Did he spend up on anything?
Not before that move. Oh. So still no. All right, now he spells up. They're just buying multiple hearts.
Okay. I mean, heart it's a good item. It is a good item.
It is.
This is going to be good enough to turn this one around on the two of them. They're down 17k gold right now.
They're tanky.
They are
but
very tanky.
LGD's heroes also do, pretty.
I mean, when you mention like these 1,600 crits coming out from Yuma, it's like it doesn't matter how much HP you've got. If you've not been able to take out this Venge the 2 times you need to, or the 3 times, of course, with the Aegis, the Venge is just going to destroy you.
And XG's damage just feels very pathetic. It feels very weak.
And I think the Hydra's Breath, right? That does some sort of big damage, right? Depending on the percentage.
It does.
Got more HP, it's going to do more damage to you.
Yeah. Now, this looks fantastic here for LGD. Yuma. They get this look for the final set.
May?
Ame? Oh my god, that was insanely risky.
Oh, XXS. Gonna swing in. We're gonna see Thompson make the jump over towards him.
Swapped out.
Back onto XXS and put the BKB. Try and get away, but the roll comes in. They'll pull him off to the side. They've got the snowball to bail XXS out for now. XXS will live thanks to the save of FY.
But the racks.
And Ame jumps back in, trying to finish off Yuma, but Yuma just turns. They've got the stone control. Ame is locked down. Finally gets the BKB off, but he's so low. The jump comes in from FY Solar Guardian as well. They'll take Yuma out the once. That's the Aegis gone. They can go for round 2. Thompson back in with the jump.
Look how slow they are.
Away. XXS tripped up by the stun into the hook wing pushwhack. He's out for good. 90 seconds, no buyback on him. The mega creeps are out.
Oh man, this Thompson build too, it's very annoying versus this team. Look at Ame. He can't move.
LGD in these last 2 games, they've really looked a step ahead of XG. That game 1, really a distant memory. After seeing the performance here in game 2 and game 3 from LGD.
Roar.
Another one.
Godlike.
Ready to close it up. They're going to try one final attempt to hold them back as they look towards Yuma. But Ame, he's gone out of the game. No buyback on him. GG is called as LGD will take this series 2-1 with a very impressive game 2 and now game 3.
Yuma getting all the tips. He probably asked for the Venge, right? And it was probably a lot of little individual things. Stopping the Solar Guardian, swapping the first Solar Guardian as well, too. So many different things he was able to do. LGD just a couple steps ahead in this one.
Absolutely. Just doing things a little bit different with their picks, with their item builds, and it's absolutely working. Definitely finding their footing here, LGD, as they get a confident win 2-1 here against XG.
Immediate outcome as well. Tiny goes blink, dies on mid lane. SF gets his blink, dies on top.
Said that's his goal.
A good ring. Got a good ring.
These guys here looking for their second Aegis on some, first on others, though it would be a 3rd Grand Finals appearance for both Tofu and Ace. They can make it all the way, so that's kind of interesting.
True.
Anyway,
it would be 3 for Nisha as well.
That's true. Yeah, you got that secret Grand Final, so a lot of potential 3-peats here. They can get some momentum going, and we have a Coddle versus an Earth Spirit trade. Pretty interesting. I feel like I think the Earth Spirit's a little stronger on average than the Coddle. However, I think the Coddle can create some more interesting combos and situations.
Yeah.
If you like really abuse it and take advantage of it, those little things can really give you some big advantage in the game. Whereas the Earth Spirit's just like, you know what he's going to do. He's really broken in the late game. If he gets there with the 5-6 slots plus the Bloodstone with 5,000 HP, you pretty much lost. But there's a lot of gameplay before you get there. And that's where the Coddle can shine. Which probably fits these 2 teams. I think Iron Wing are going to look to play a slower game, get farm up, have 33 on a nice scaling hero. Whereas I think Liquid, they look best when they have fast connections, the scale comes through Nisha, and he's snowballing. And I think Coddle fits that really well. I think this should be an extremely strong hero for their playstyle. It's going to back up anything Nisha plays really well. It's probably going to combo, honestly, a lot with Ikke's hero pool in some situations. I like it. I like this hero for them a lot. The Whitemon Ringmaster, though, he's the best Ringmaster in the world, right? It's either him or Save.
Yeah, so the Save immediately came to mind. He's very good on that.
But he's the best 5 Ringmaster.
Sure. I will totally agree with that.
It's just super scary in his hands. Like, when a player like him, who has such a high mechanical ceiling, gets on these backline disruption, teamfight saving supports, it's just a nightmare to play into.
I also have a bit of a hot take on Earth Spirit. I would say BZM is better Earth Spirit than Nisha. So I think it is better for Iron Wing. However, if Liquid, we go down this series, maybe they lose this game, they feel like they need to take the Earth Spirit or whatever, it's an advantage for Liquid right? They can also do the boxy Earth Spirit, which... Have they done it this TI?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. We know it's possible. They used to do it this year, but...
It's not too attractive with the offense. Centaur, Tidehunter, Underlord. And I don't think you really want 4-position Earth Spirit with those.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think they've kind of just nixed that idea.
Centaur is old faithful, old reliable when it comes to TI 2026 drafting. It is the third most picked hero of this tournament while having over a 50% win rate. Most of the time, these heroes that are the most picked are, maybe they're 50%. Usually they're somewhere sitting in that 47, 45 area. But Centaur is at a 57% win rate as the third most picked hero. That is incredibly good.
I think it's kind of hard to counterpick him because he just does what he does, and it's not like, what are you trying to debilitate about the Centaur? Are you trying to stop Hoof Stomp? You can kind of counterpick Stampede a little, but his kit really isn't about Stampede. It's just about Helmet Dominator into Heart. Like, that's what you have to stop. Anti-regen mechanics are good against him, or HP percentage abuse. I would look towards things like Phoenix, Necrophos, Croget, this kind of thing.
Yeah.
But that's not really a 100% of drafting, right? It's not like I picked this and now this Centaur's gonna have a sad time. I think Timber Saw also really hurts this hero. We just haven't seen Timber be too successful.
Yeah, I was wondering where that hero went.
Lifestealer, definitely a nice answer. And this is an absolute free matchup for Lifestealer. Stampede can be a little annoying in terms of that kiting, but this Lifestealer Earth Spirit combo is kind of low-key nasty. You're just so tanky. Liquid are going to need some big damage dealers from their 1 and 2 down the stretch here, because their first 3 picks are not giving you a lot of direct damage against the HP pools plus box save that Iron Wing are proposing. Now you have a Shaman to clean up, and there's not an easy way to necessarily do that, so it's going to have to be some cool picks here. Storm is available. You have to imagine that is in consideration here with the Coddle early pick, Arrow follow-up, it's Nisha. Puck is also available. I think Puck looks a little worse, though. Like, I don't really like Puck Coddle. I think it's just kind of whatever for me. Yeah, you have this blinding, like, coil break, but nah. I want something that hits and scales with direct damage a little harder. So I like the Storm here, unless they want to go for something real fancy. Like, Huskar, Necrophos territory, and just try and cheese this Earth Spirit out of lane. Which they can do. It's been locked into mid. So if Nisha wants to get spicy here, you could get real spicy with it. Maybe that's what he's saying. He's like, yeah, I could do a little spice.
Lina, Earth Spirit, and Ember Spirit. Heroes that Nisha has played so far this tournament.
And all denied from him here. I think Storm is the most solid of the pool. The spicy pick is probably the Huskar, if you really want to go for it. That hero's fallen off, though.
Huskar player.
He is, but that hero's fallen off. I don't think he'll play it in a meta where that hero's falling off. If it was being uber successful and winning every game, then maybe Liquid would pick it here, but that hero's taken a step back. I guess there's Tiny, too. I think Tiny is like Liquid's best hero, honestly. I think they play super well around it on both the 1 and the 2. They can flex it. It's really nice with Coddle. Kind of bad matchup against Lifestealer. Maybe it dissuades you here. I think Storm was the de facto pick. But I think the Tiny is still a consideration.
Round of items. So it's on them to make stuff happen right now. Enigma, it's on them to be careful. Look at their positioning. They are sliding back. They realize, they know the triple BKB timing is strong. They're respecting it, and they're grouping more.
Yeah, sit together, play together, slay together. VG Gaming very potent right now when they're all grouped up as 5 in particular. Trying to sweep through that bottom jungle first before approaching the enemy Ancients. But so far, no targets spotted, nobody to jump on. And it's not
you might need gank tank here with like Wyvern or something. Just
might have to
go in and soak the possible smoke rotation.
Because it's also Tiny with a shield rune. It's like 5,500 health that Shiro has right now. He would love to launch himself into battle. And they've got an observer ward that could see the approach of Enigma Galaxy, but right now it's only Viper showing on the lane in that mid spot. And Enigma sat under their own high ground ward, now drawing a line to go and approach the bottom lane. It seems like they're going to make a move.
They feel like they waited long enough, and they're just waiting for some mail for 1 second to get his BKB timing. We'll get it off this creep camp. With this, they can make a move down towards bottom if they want. And I think the Roche is definitely on menu here for both the teams. Very important time to get any pick off, as it could quickly lead to getting the Aegis advantage.
This whole game has just felt like this for VG Gaming, right? Like hit a timing, make a move, whiffs, fails dramatically. This one wasn't like a dramatic whiff, but it was still a pretty momentous period of the game where you're meant to feel like this towering, imposing force, and you just walk away. Like, okay, we've got all these items, we're ready to play, and Enigma Galaxy take the ball and go home.
Sumail does have backup behind him. Doom blinks forward, but actually was the one in trouble was him.
Oh, quickly through the river. Davai straight onto back. BKB up, Doom thrown. So now you can't get the Berserker's call out, but Wind Ranger's going to keep giving chase. Back in an awful lot of trouble, gets blinked on and finished off by the King.
And we see the value of having 2 BKB piercing disables. They didn't have to use any of them, but he can Doom the Axe all he wants. Winter Wyvern is still there, so he couldn't TP out.
True.
The Nightfall Gambit denied.
You can't do it. And now back to languishing in pain and suffering. Just try and farm where you can. But that's not so easy when you've got Omar lurking in the shadows, a glyph on the creep wave, Shiro and Y both going to have to leap back and escape.
Yeah, it's nice to have the value of the Harpoon, being able to pull yourself to trees, get to safety. Harpoon, Shadowblade, Blink, all these are pretty aggressive items on Tiny, but they're also all functioning defensively. So this is such a nice build. To see why every Tiny is going for exactly these items.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Seems like Shinkyu's a little bored, spamming and animation cancelling his Echo Stomp, just standing in the trees, waiting for something to happen. Sometimes that's just your life as a support in a losing game like this. You're only down like 1k net worth, your cores are farming, but you're not doing anything. At least Y gets to like Moonlight Shadow and leap around and place observer wards. This ET is legit just stacking camps and AFKing.
You can post a question, how relevant is it that Mirana and ET are both bad initiating supports, right? And look at Nigma's draft and see the activity they've had. Oh, hold up, XM. He does not know about it, but he does react.
He blinks back, gets off the BKB, but he's still getting right-click down, nearly finished off, but barely survives. BKB and Glimmer with Sumail. BKB up, Wind Ranger's in there. He's gonna have to TP out quickly. Interesting move, wanting to finish off XM, knowing that he had the safety net to retreat because they didn't have BKB piercing disables to stop him.
Yeah, now Wind Ranger gone at least. This is a chance for him to move out a bit, look for that pick-off. Tiny on the track, hunting for GH.
Oh, he's gonna find him here. Harpoon back into the Tiny combo, take down the Wyvern.
Yeah, they have a few options of what to do right now. Could go down and look for a Tormentor, get themselves a little bit of gold advantage there, or they could run top and play towards the Roche. If they play bottom, take Torm, then you're definitely losing the Roche. They're gonna smoke up, try and take the top area. Nigma's game moves overall have been really, really clean this game. Their reads on the rotations coming out of Vici have been so impressive. I think they're aware of the smoke as well.
Yeah, immediately backing up to this high ground observer ward where they can use this as a platform to defend from. Vici Gaming needing to advance into enemy vision. I think that, yeah, they've got a pretty good idea that Enigma Galaxy have set up for this. And so they hold a staircase of their own, an observer ward placed in the northern jungle, and now the approach from both teams. Sumail smoke breaks, so does Y. Try and jump in with a Tiny, but Davai, he gets the counter initiation. Doom thrown on Sumail, but Shiro, he's being annihilated. The Tiny cannot stand and do anything, and Shadow Fiend nowhere to be seen. Bach now has to BKB and run. Vici Gaming, they just got nothing done here. A Winter's Curse to set up onto Bach. Chase forward from Davai and Lorinov, easy as you like to kill him off. And now into Roshan.
It just looks so disconnected from Vici. They're going for two different ideas. They're trying to set up the fight mid, but then also XM is still taking Roche. And if you do go for this double play, you basically have to poke them away on mid and then go Roche. You can't commit to a big fight mid, and unfortunately they did. They went in, they doomed, they showed their Tiny. I think, if anything, you send in like Mirana and try and bait them, keep them away, you know, waste their time while you finish Roche. I don't really understand Vici's move there.
So what, XM was in the pit starting Roche? And the rest...
No, he almost finished Roche. Roche was 40% HP.
I was legit wondering, where is SF?
He was full committed to Roche. So,
wow.
Yeah, they were just going for two completely different ideas. And unfortunately, this only served a very low HP Roche over to Nigma Galaxy.
And now that game, which by the metrics looked reasonably even in kills and net worth, this thing's going to start to spiral into the hands of Nigma Galaxy with a 2k lead being built up, tier 2 towers now falling, and this Sumail Wind Ranger having Aegis on top of the Revenant's Brooch, Hydra's Breath, a ton of damage on a tanky Wind Ranger. Is a very, very challenging prospect to break through.
It's difficult to get outside of your tier 2 towers even at this point for Vici. You've lost so much control. At least Doom and Tiny are sneaking up to the top area, but buildings are falling rapidly, and Viper in the spot where once he gets the Skadi, he might even think about getting a shard. Get himself that building pushing power.
Where did this, like, I don't know, helplessness come from? Is this a draft problem? Like, is this because Lornoff and Omar killed the Shadow Fiend early on? Is that mid lane volatile matchup, too volatile?
It's really not about the draft. It's really about their coordination and their moves on the map. They've been, like, Nigma have been really clean with their reads, right? They've been on top of so many of the smoke moves. Even hunting now. Look at Devi. He's locked in. Oh, did not get the blink, though. Took some damage.
And Bach is going to be able to TP away.
They force him out, though. The fact that he's even there and hunting for him is what I'm talking about, though. They understand where Vici are playing, and they're making very active moves against it. Whereas Vici, I find that they have not been looking like a team so much. More random plays, like Tiny blinking in and dying to get a support kill on mid, taking Roche, but also taking a team fight mid. And these different moves have all looked very disjointed.
That's where... Oh, we're getting a snipe. And Shinkyu? Yeah, Shackle Shot's gonna land. Beyond godlike Sumail. And I guess that's where my brain, I guess, tries to link it to the draft, because it's the easiest thing for me to do. Like, I get all your points. I'm just thinking, has this SF flex, right? The unusual SF flex ruined the flow. Usually you scrim, you draft, you go through the reps, you know at what timing you're gonna hit this item and do this thing. It feels like the fact you have moved your active mid hero to the safe lane and your carry hero to the
team that kind of put him in the spot that he's at the biggest tournament in the world.
Yeah, and we are in the draft for game one of this best of three. Let's see which one of these two teams can, for now, call themselves the best team in the world. We'll see if that changes, of course, by the end of next week. But for now, both of these teams 3-0, and one of these teams instantly making it to the main event. We got Team Spirit on the Radiant side, Vision on the Dire side. First pick going the way of Vision as well. And in terms of bans, definitely a bit of change of pace compared to what we have been seeing. Still on Druid Treant banned out. Yeah, I know that. But Bane Undying Wind Ranger banned out by Vision, so they're going the support route, I'd say, in terms of bans. Fly, are you happy to see that?
I think it's an interesting approach. Puppy is kind of notorious as trying to also break metas. I think he's done this historically as a drafter for who knows how long at this point. He always wants to test ideas. He does this a lot in practice games against him. He would always leave a bunch of different heroes, try different ideas. In some ways, we saw Calf's drafts, and I think Puppy is a bit similar, maybe like a little more restraint in terms of how many heroes he's going to pick, but the idea of trying to bait people into stuff. So it's good to see that he has some approach with these bans, and then I think it's interesting to see that we have Lina in the pool, but this game they're going to prioritize something else with their Earth Spirit, which I think no one has looked really good on. It's a hero that he can control the tempo of the game, he can scale into the game, and I'm sure they had a plan on Spirit side as to what they're going to respond to each of these picks. If there was a Lina, I'm sure they had an idea in mind, but they see an Earth Spirit, they take the Slardar. Slardar is just a good matchup against Earth Spirit in the mid lane, because Slardar is good against other melee heroes, and he can if he can shut down the Earth Spirit, he can control the early game himself, because it's a hero that can get faster on the map, he can take the runes, and he scales well as well.
Yeah, at the start of Poppy taking the seat for drafter, which was like about 4-ish months ago, one of the things that he was doing, and they were open about it, is putting 9 class in a box of, in cage. No more weird heroes for you, only playing normal heroes. One of the quote-unquote normal heroes he got to play was Earth Spirit, and we have seen him play it quite a few times. So is that still an open option for them, or is that kind of no longer worth because he's just so strong as a mid laner?
I mean,
Yeah, go ahead.
I think so. I think the Blink Aether Earth Spirit is really good. It's just that it's so good on mid that that's why we see it. But if there's some awesome mid pick for our boy, then yeah, I think they could swap it up.
I mean, I know when we played with the Hellscream, he also likes playing Earth Spirit 4, and his idol, for as far as Earth Spirit is concerned, was always 9 class. He would always use him as an excuse, like, Wolba, bro, 9 class is playing it, please let me also pick some Earth Spirit. So I'm sure they could do it, but yeah, the mid Earth Spirit just seems super strong. Especially now that we have the draw picked as well. I think mid Earth is very powerful. You can get on top of her. I am expecting Cruella's Crozier, perhaps even first item. Well, okay, maybe not first, maybe after Vessel, but it is already a really nice Ghost Scepter games. Team Spirit have 2 heroes that deal a lot of physical damage, so you already have Wyvern on Vision, which is extremely good against physical damage. You have your Cold Embrace heal. Very, very nice draft from both teams.
I think it's going to be interesting because there's some ideas where you can put this Earth Spirit as a support. Usually Darkseer is the best pairing, which is banned, but maybe there's an angle for like an Enigma here. Enigma Earth Spirit could lane well together. It's a hero that Noticed really likes, and then you can pick a different matchup against Slardar mid just to punish the Slardar. Like, for example, Alina. Alina could punish the Slardar mid and make his game very sad. But never mind, they just go for a Willow. Looks like they're just going to keep the Earth Spirit mid, so they kind of reveal their hand about this 9 class Earth Spirit. Nothing wrong with it, because now on the next pick for Vision, they're going to have a lot more information to work with.
Yeah, we'll see where Team Spirit wants to take this as well, because I'm sure that they are aware that right now they're heavy on the physical damage. I'm sure they want to spread that a little bit. It will be Team Spirit with the overall last pick at the end of this all, so they will be able to find the missing puzzle piece when all is said and done. We got the Ringmaster coming out as their first pick here.
I know we're big haters on this panel of this hero, but I would...
Which hero? Ringmaster?
I would love to play Night Stalker into these 3 heroes. It's like 2 squishy heroes you could silence. Earth Spirit rolling in into a silence feels pretty bad for him as well. It's a bit awkward because it does mean you would be... Well, I mean, they could pick it later on.
Yeah, they would probably last pick it, I think, and keep flexing the Slardar. I'm expecting them to pick the other support here and just keep the Slardar open.
Some clockwork, like something to go with the Drow.
Yeah,
in the safe lane.
Preparing for that.
Yeah, that would make sense. Just a melee hero for Rue to play with the Drow Ranger. Not that much left. Yeah, Clock is probably the next in line. Maybe there's something we're missing for melee heroes, but Undying and Treant are both out, so...
Yeah. Tusk feels kind of bad to play into like all the AoE.
Maybe Ogre Magi? It's your time to shine. That would be fun.
I'm wondering if you will go Midas.
I would love to see it if they do that. It's a very good Bloodlust game for both Slardar and Drow. Just saying. Just giving it out, laying it out there. Channeling the Ogre right now.
Yeah, manifesting. Let's go. They are not having a lot of time left. This is already their bonus time, which is unusual to see for a team in this position to only have 10 seconds left. So a lot of thought, and maybe then also Vision maybe posing a little bit more problems for them than they thought they would need to solve at this point. But they'll just go with the stable, tried and tested true Clockwork.
Yeah, it's a classic. You basically just need a melee hero that will protect the draw. It's nice to have a second form of initiation. They have the Slardar Blink eventually, but it's also good to have Clockwork that can set up with the hook shot.
I'm thinking, what does Satanic want to play here? Because they're not going to have the last pick of the draft, so you kind of want to pick the best possible hero here, like your win condition, because you see everything.
I feel like it's a really nice Spectre game once again. I feel like whenever we see this draw, then the other team ends up picking Spectre.
I know there's two range supports already, but why are these teams not going for Lina? Like, it's completely ignored, and we've seen it be so dominant in so many other games.
It's got to be something like both teams are dangling it, you know, and they just or they expected it to be banned, but they don't want to change the prep that they have. Like, they planned on going with something else. But I don't think it's a bad hero, or either team thinks it's a bad hero by any means.
Yeah, I also feel like these teams, they have like their own meta, kinda. Like in the previous series, I feel like both LGD and Extreme liked the Lina a lot, and also the Lina won the first game. So then it kind of just becomes the meta of the series. Whereas for these teams, they have their own ideas, and you know, I'm sure it will develop from this game onward.
Are we happy with the Nature's Prophet? It's is it a flax to offlane? No, really.
No, I think this will just end up being the carry.
Yeah.
I think it's okay. I think we've seen some really good performances from Nature's Prophet during this event so far. It's a hero that scales really well into the game. It's also a hero that can speed up the game by teleporting in to kind of collapse on the Drow Ranger. Because once again, you know, Team Spirit is creating this turret lineup for the Drow Ranger to be able to hit with all these different initiations from Clockwork, Slardar. And a way to break that is to attack her early in the game. Bring heroes to her lane, Earth Spirit with his Magnetize, Nature's Prophet with his ulti and TPN, try to slow down the Drow Ranger before she hits like critical mass, and create chaos in the fights. I think that's kind of how you beat these lineups who want to group up. So Nature's Prophet falls in line with that. It's also a strong laner into Slardar in case Slardar goes to his lane. So I think they're trying to cover as many angles as they can.
Does mean that we get a lot of offlaners, potential offlaners, getting banned out in this phase. We still don't know exactly where the Slardar is going to go, but at the moment, we do see Vision respecting it as a mid, as they have been banning out offlaners with the Centaur and the Underlord removed. Spirit removes Largo.
Yeah, that would have been really nice to counter the stuff that Tal is talking about, where like Vision is clearly going to be collapsing on the Drow at some point, and so to have an offlaner that can respond to that with this global portal would be really nice. And it also would have done fine against the Natures in lane. I'm not so sure how I feel about the Night Stalker anymore, just because I feel like you should get kind of dumped on by a Nature's Prophet in the first 5 minutes to a degree that might be like very problematic.
Timbersaw.
Interesting. So more damage for Team Vision. I feel like they already had plenty of damage from their Earth Spirit, Willow, and Prophet. But, you know, you can never have enough.
It puts a big smile on Collapse's face, seems like. What do we want coming out here for Team Spirit? They, again, don't have a lot of time to think about this one.
This would be such a sick Batrider game if it was not a bad hero.
It is a bad hero.
That's true.
Sorry. Can't help myself. It's a Doom at the end of it all. And yeah, that one's going in the hands of Collapse on the offlane.
It is a good matchup against Prophet. You have your Scorched Earth that kills the Treants, so he should be able to just free farm in the lane. It scales very well. So, you know, as we said, if this game goes long, I would say the Team Spirit is slightly favored. So they already drafted for it, and it's like set up very nicely.
Yeah, I think I like the Doom. I think it's one of the offlaners that is also good against Timbersaw in the game, because you can always Doom him in the fights. You don't have to worry about him killing you as like a strength hero killer. So I think overall I'm liking Spirit a bit more. I think both teams have definitely good drafts. It's not like one is completely like outdrafted the opponent. But I do like Spirit more, and a lot of it's going to come down to this Drow lane and how it's going to work out. Is she going to get collapsed on? Even though Collapse is another team, but...
We're really on a roll today.
He can't help himself.
Unintentional, I swear.
That's good.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, both teams definitely have options. When you have these like master tier drafters against each other, you often have situations like this. Like Timber, 1-to-1, very good against Ringmaster. He can put somebody in a box, but all of the pure damage is going through the box. But then on the flip side, Doom can take off Timber, Aghanim Scepter. Doom can counter Timber's, healing. So both teams have options. It just depends on how the early to mid game rotations go.
What are you going to look at this game, Saber?
I'm gonna be looking at how amazing these teams are. I am so excited for this. I feel like no matter like how this game will look, even if Vision is winning, I'm sure Spirit will be able to claw their way back in. I'm expecting like a 60-minute, absolutely epic, monstrous game.
Oh, I think you and me and everybody at home is hoping for that one to come to fruition here in game number 1, coming your way with ODPixel and Fogged.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a real treat to see these two teams go head-to-head, Team Vision and Spirit. Two teams I think a lot of people at home are expecting to see make the whole way to the grand finals here, the International. Let's see how they go when they go head-to-head here, when it matters the most to secure that first spot straight through to the next stage out of this group stage. Drafts in hand, what do you make of this? I mean, nothing's too sort of surprising, right? No. Both teams having some pretty solid stuff. Nothing really that kind of sticks out as a question mark. Everything kind of makes sense.
It all makes sense, yeah. And when you have these two coaches, right, that's going to happen. You've got Pupan on one side, you've got Baposhka on the other. They're going to give themselves the best opportunity for these games. I'm not sure whose I like better. I'm pretty 50-50 kind of broken with it because there's a lot of counters on one side with this like cold embrace. They get this timber saw too, so they're trying to counter that minus armor, that physical damage that's coming from Spirit. But yeah, this is a really, really fun matchup. I think everybody's been waiting to see these two teams, so I just want to get into it.
Because out of the two teams, from the wins that you've seen so far, is there a team of the two that you feel is playing on that slightly higher level? Like, how evenly matched are they? Who's looked the hotter out of the wins so far?
I would say Vision a bit more hot, but I'd say Spirit, they have that clutch factor where you really can never count them out. They have always ways to catch back up in these games. They have, honestly, some of these like next level new players, not me. We've seen him do some insane plays, stealing that Aegis. He's making a name for himself so many different ways, and he's playing a super high impact hero. Hard to execute sometimes, but if he is playing that ring, he can do so much with it. It is getting counterpicked. We did see that timber.
Sure, so they've got ways
to
get damage in the box. Isn't necessarily going to always be that saving grace, but against a lot of the other stuff, it does have the potential to come in for some pretty clutch plays. Looks like we are just waiting for the game to start, so apologies. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we do have a little bit of a pause.
Oh, there's just so many different things to look at in this game, right? Because we've now seen these teams a lot throughout the year, and we're seeing more and more teams with like the first pick Drow. Sure, this one wasn't first pick, but the way teams answer versus it. So now they have multiple different ways to close on top of him with all three cores, right? And they have Cold Embrace to be able to deal with him too versus that physical damage, and even Willow. So you could look and you can say that Vision have a lot of ways to address the Drow in a way. But it is Yatoro on the Drow, and he's been able to counter the counters in some of these situations as well. So
he does normally find his way out of some pretty tricky situations and through some pretty tricky periods of a game. Yatoro on his Drow, very hard to catch and find with sort of the farm patterns and just sort of how quickly he moves around the map. It always feels like when he's on his Drow, he's sort of in the place that you were going to look for him next, but not the place that you're looking for him now. You know, you're making the move down bottom, he's already TPing up to the top, and he's somewhere else.
His mobility is excellent. He's one of the, not the only player, but he's, when he gets that Gust talent, he spams it like crazy. His mobility is fantastic on it. So, yeah, we're in for an absolute treat. And we'll see how much he struggles in terms of the early game, how much they do collapse on him, because Nature's Prophet, this is the one a lot of the teams theory crafted of level 2, level 3, you TP down, you bring that 3rd, 4th hero, you just kill the Drow, you shut down, you get that momentum going, you take towers.
No, I think it's one of the best against the Drow. It's obviously going to be a lot of fun to see here because this is a scenario where we're going to have both carries bumping into each other pretty early in the game, if things go the way that Satanic wants them to. He is going to be looking to turn up and get involved if there's any early opportunities to dive in against Yatoro.
And we got to say it for Satanic again, too, right? How many more records is this guy going to break? Because his Nature's Prophet...
we saw the stars like first on everything, pretty much, when it came to all the different stats that we've had across all the games so far. I know a lot of people at home are very happy to have him as part of their fantasy team, getting a lot of points from this lad.
That's me.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he's been absolutely incredible. And yeah, his Nature's Prophet is probably one of his best as well, too. Sometimes I have seen him a couple times. Like, he has died a lot on this hero if they are able to get aggressive onto him early. So that's where I'm looking at this Slardar ring, or the Doom plus ring.
So you would say out of the carries that we've seen him on, you wouldn't say it's the most stable.
Not the
carry.
Stable, yes, but just not the safest always. I've seen him die more on this hero than others, which usually averages.
It makes sense, right? When you're playing a Nature's Prophet, because some of those aggressive TPs might just not work out. Yeah, it is one of those carries that you can, even the best in the world, can start feeding on with the TP placed the wrong.
Whoa!
My goodness. I mean,
It's
I know
over.
Satanic's been playing well, but 100% for team vision here. I don't know about that.
It'll update after.
Yeah.
No, yeah, there's going to be so many fun things to keep track of. And yeah, how much is this Ringmaster actually going to be able to do to save targets? It definitely doesn't look like the easiest.
No, but this... why do some teams not play that? Is it just some teams just don't have a Ringmaster player?
I would say, yeah. I think
like,
this is a hard hero
There's
to
a lot
play.
of supports that just didn't touch it or like touched it and then just never wanted to put sort of the effort into mastering it because they felt that it wouldn't be relevant.
Super hard.
When you see the good Ringmasters play, it looks great. What we had so far in all these games, only the 8 picks,
but
it's been good.
Yeah.
It has been good, and 100% win rate on the Radiant side. And well, look what side he's on here. He's on the Radiant side. So as the stats go, things look pretty good for Not Me on his Ringmaster. So as you say, very much one to watch in this game for the saves. And good to see, they're going to have clutch saves from both sides, right? Ducals
100%.
also with the cold embrace. You've got to look out for that when it comes to making big counter plays. So honestly, yeah, both of those supports could be having some pretty huge impact in this game.
There's so many things to look forward in this one, like we were saying.
Yeah. I mean, you talk about the teams, you say overall you feel that Vision, their wins have been a bit more convincing than that of Spirits on their run so far. This game, though, with the drafts, if you're kind of just looking at the heroes in particular, is there a style that you think has been working out better for teams in this international group stage? Like, are you going with this Drow, or are you going with this kind of Drow response that Vision have when it comes to drafts?
I'm not sure, honestly, because I feel like Vision, I would say Vision counterpicked more than the opposite side.
Sure.
Right? Spirit, they just got heroes that they wanted, so not sure. I mean, both teams very happy probably with what they've gotten. We're just going to have to see how these executions come into play. And,
whoa!
That's not good.
So we're just still getting things set up. You know, it's a big game. Got to make sure that everything is all working and in place.
Great voice line, by the way. I bought that one as well, the Chinese Dota baby.
That is a nice one.
I like that one a lot.
He
says go. Go. All 5 disconnected.
S9, 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 S9.
Ready to play, Not Me.
S9.
Good little collapse supporting everybody.
Not Me as well. You've of course got that Quelling Blade. They've got to get the Quelling Blades out. You don't want to get caught up by these early Satanic Sprout plays.
So this is actually really interesting to point out also for a collapse. I think this is I want to say second or third time I see him do this exact item build. Right? I think he did this the other day when he was playing the Night Stalker.
The 3 gauntlets of the ring.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. He's an avid fan of backpacking the gauntlets and then like eating a tango and walking back in the lane, so he maximizes as much as possible. So, yeah, cool to see that he goes this build.
And as it goes for heroes that we've seen have pretty crazy games, obviously having the Earth Spirit team Vision, how are things going to look from that mid lane? Is this one of the answers that you feel is one that we'll see come back again? I like the Earth Spirit going for something like the Slardar to try and punish the fact that you're playing against this melee matchup?
I like it quite a lot. It's one of the better ones for melee, and then in the mid game too, you have so much control for him and so much extra damage. These Earth Spirits, yes, they build armor, but it comes later, so you can be a bit fragile. So can absolutely see Laurel have a good time versus him there, but that's where the cold embrace
gameplay.
Yeah, I think that's a really good angle to come from, because I had that feeling throughout the whole game where, you know, in my head, it didn't feel like Enigma Galaxy were going down the checklist, going, you know, oh, if A
shard for Tofu.
Totally fine.
Couldn't really help. Compared to Kez.
It's just not going to be enough.
I think we're all okay with waiting a little bit for this. Honestly, this is the series that we've all been waiting for, to see these two teams matching up against each other. So,
and probably one that was in a lot of people's predictions, right, when it came to before the group stage. Do you think a lot of people were anticipating these to be the two teams to come out with the sort of the trio so far to get to this point?
Maybe Spirit a little more surprising, but I think people, like, as soon as you see like their first few win with Miposhka here, you're starting to see how powerhouse they really are.
So they were going to go kind of this win-win-win and get to this point without any hiccups. And they have looked very good.
Something else I'm happy to see too is, I think for me and you, we started to see a bit of a disappearance of this clockwork, right? Some teams are just like slotting in other heroes to try to substitute, even like these bounty hunters and ETs and things. I'm happy to see the clock back. I still think this hero is super strong, still does the similar job. Of course, not as busted as it once was, but very disruptive, and it's a great protecting hero for something like Drow. Looks like we're going to get into this.
Those nerfs, but indeed, maybe the nerf's not enough.
Well, clearly, apparently for some of the players it is, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
People are staying away from it, but Okay, so he switches it up a little. He's going to get the Quelling Blade.
Yeah, gets the Quelling. He's playing against the
playing
Nature's
TMP.
Prophet, right? Yeah, you don't want to turn up and get sprouted. Never feels too good, but here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your patience. We're ready to start off with the action here in this game 1 between Team Vision and Team Spirit to see which of these winners so far are going to be able to come out on top.
And looking at, well, like both teams having a similar, I mean, pretty much even of who has longer cooldowns, who has better skirmishing, small skirmishing, right? It's pretty even across the board here. Both teams very good at skirmishing, both teams very good at sieging and taking objectives, so ticking all the boxes in both of their drafts. Another pause we've got going on.
Uh-oh.
What happened? The jig is up.
Look. See if maybe the old turn it off and turn it on again didn't quite do the job here for no one's PC. Might just be a hotkey issue as well, though, never know. So could be a quick, easy fix. Both of these teams, do you think either side going to be looking for a first blood here?
Yeah, they probably will do delay smoke.
Is that is that Ducalis, right, putting down Not Me's face?
I think it is
Yeah.
too. Oh, I thought you were going to say the 6-7s as well. Too.
Oh, no,
Ducalis
no.
said that he loves those.
He's got the Spirit's pack here as he's putting down Not Me's face.
That is a nice one, I will say.
I feel like not enough people use the sprays. They are nice and obnoxious, but I don't see them that much.
Well, there was a time. Do you remember? I mean, during the OG, that TI, they were spamming it in the mid lane. Thompson was just dropping the face the whole time. So, I'm kind of glad we don't see the sprays.
The sprays everywhere.
Those were
need more sprays.
pretty tilting.
No, it's been a good few seconds without a pause. It's a good sign. Looks like everything's working.
Looking good.
Ready to go.
Okay, let's see what we get. Let's see if Visions, as we said, a couple of these counter picks, how it's going to work. The Cold Embrace versus the Drow, the reactive armor from the Timbersaw versus the Drow and the Slaughter. You can clearly see the idea that they've gone for with this one, so let's see whose idea works better.
The battle begins.
2 for 2 on the bounties to start things off.
Balance in all things. Collapse switched it again.
He changed it again.
He bought tangos.
Entering the lane with the tangos, but he does have the Quelling Blade coming out on the courier after those bounties.
Nice body blocks. This is beautiful.
Keep it up. The whole world's watching it.
I don't want to look away. This is nice.
Do you still let the range through at the front? Is that the strap? Or does it matter?
Depends on how much you want to fight in the lane. Usually not the case anymore. That is a beautiful body block. It's a nice positioning of the lane there for Collapse. Not going to be the easiest lane for him. Sure, he's got the Scorched Earth to deal with these treants, and even the Ringmaster E does a decent job of killing them at times, but shouldn't be the easiest one for him. Rare to see these Ringmasters using their impalement art to hit some of these units, but it's actually not bad versus the treants by any means.
Yeah, you don't mind it?
Nope. Usually feels terrible because you hit a creep and you're like, damn it, I'm pushing. But this is fine.
Might do that little bit extra to just sort of give Collapse that better chance in the CS again. Satanic with the treants.
Nice last hit there on the range creep too. And he's got the camp open. So very nice there for Not Me to have it available for Collapse. Bottom, Root, Cogs of course have been nerfed quite a bit. They don't travel as far. Still does get connection on 2.
Yeah, right on the edge, that one. In terms of sort of supports that some teams really like, but others are not touching upon them a lot. It is the Willow,
as well.
right? Willow
true.
Seems to be rising in popularity with a fair few of these squads.
It's really nice to follow up with something like the Earth Spirit. You just throw the Terrorize, they just get controlled so much, and you do provide a decent amount of damage if you're able to close gap on some of these heroes. And when you're playing versus a heavy physical draft, right, the Drow and the Slaughter, your W has a lot of merits. Being able to just Shadow Realm in and out, close the gap. Bottom lane, I would say, is harder, though, for the Timber than comparison for the Doom. Versus this Drow, it'll get better as the levels come out, and he's going to be able to have stacks eventually, but not the easiest one overall for Notice to just get those last hits. Well, the Doom, he'll just have extra because he's killing treants. He has, Devour as well, too, eventually at some point. Collapse will be happy in this top lane. Or happier, sorry.
Which sort of lane do you sort of see the chance to try and force for a kill first?
Good question, actually. Maybe it is just going to be Collapse because he is being kept just that much lower, but it also could be like the Drow random lane if the NP TP's over, right? If they do just bring
that's true. It might be actually down to Satanic's first move.
Yeah, it could be something like that.
They kind of had the firepower to take down a First Blood.
But hard for them to harass Yatoro into a position where he does get brought down because of the lane setup that they have with the Willow and the Timber. We'll keep eyes on where the lane position.
Yatoro's pretty much having a flawless starter on the CS. 19 and 6 on these first few waves. Dream starter here is the Drow. Needs to not slow him down at all.
If the wave pushes up too much, right, that's where the risk is for Yatoro. If he's too close to the tower, that's when they can bring the numbers in and just try to take advantage of him. So far, not the case, and that's stacked camp. If Rue's able to get the pull off, that's going to deny even more away from the Timber. He's gonna drag it. Okay, 9 Class is able to actually get those melee creeps. Nicely done. Yeah, full free farm for the Drow.
Bit of pressure on Collapse, but not quite as much as going down on the other side of the map.
They're killing so many of those treants. Every time that he summons them, every single one of them just get cleared out. Even throwing a blood grenade to just get the extra bit. Not me.
I mean, they should be able to, what's about like 21 gold or so per treant, right?
It adds up. TP's out, wants to just... It doesn't want to risk, doesn't want to waste his salve or anything, wants to come back with full HP and full mana.
Doesn't mean he'll have to play it careful a little bit, but at least has the wave pushed under the tower, so we'll push back into him. Collapse.
Hey, right, look at top. They have 33 last hits. That's a lot. The two of them compared to the 12 of the Timber in the bottom. Sure, as you said, a lot of it is trees, but notice, definitely going to have the slower start and slower entry into this game.
That's just crazy, really, how close things are between the two carriers, right? You see both Yatoro and Satanic getting literally the exact same CS out of the lane. 26 and 8 on both of them. 4 minutes in. These guys, they're that evenly matched on their laning skills.
Mid lane too, right? Look at that. 25-4.
That's kind of crazy.
This is why we're
both
so excited
the 2 mids and the 2 carries, they are on exactly the same level. You don't see that. You don't see that, but these, these two teams having very, very similar skill level.
Yeah, just the difference with this top lane, right? Just Collapse getting that much more, and yeah, he's safe. He's actually pretty safe here with this build. Extra tanky, keeps eating the creeps. They keep cleaning out all those treants, so it means Satanic. Maybe he's like, I don't even want to spawn too many more treants if they're just going to clear them every time.
I mean, that's honestly, that's probably going to get to that point, right?
Because he hasn't used them in a while.
Yeah.
Now he's got the TP at the ready. But you know Spirit, they're going to be ready for him to make a move.
Yes, you're unlikely to catch Spirit by surprise when you look for that sort of early TP play.
Laurel's got the 6 a bit faster here than the Earth Spirit now at the moment. Power Rune is going to be that big point of contention.
Oh, let's have to deal with the pressure.
There's that TP.
TP comes in. First blood for Satanic. It was the most likely time for it to occur there. You know, there's no kills up to 6 minutes in. Where did we have to look? We have to look to where Satanic wanted to make the move, and he makes it. Takes down Yatoro.
It felt like it was going to be that case, right? With how the lanes were going, just that third rotation. Does mean that Laurel doesn't, that no one doesn't get any help securing that rune.
Carlos is on his own. Spirit, they are going to try and dive in, but the Cold Embrace comes out.
They should have him.
And we'll get back in with the Infernal Blade. Collapse going to take quite a bit of damage from the tower, but should be fine. Not me will tank the last few tower hits. They get the kill, they get out.
Laurel gets the rune. He gets an arcane. A lot of damage onto this tower here with the Satanic rotation.
It was just a huge move from Satanic, right? You get the first blood. Not only that, but of course you're getting it against Yatoro whilst he was trying to TP out, so he had no way to get back to the lane. Rue's now suffering. Might just die here with 9 Class getting the wraparound. You get the 2 kills. You get the tower. Pre-7 minutes.
This is what we've seen most of the times from these Nature's Prophet, right? When we've seen them versus Drow, they're the ones that get ahead. They're the ones that dictate that tempo. Now, he's 1,100 ahead of the Drow just because of that
crazy.
one quick move.
I mean, this is not easy to do, but it definitely a large factor is that Nature's Prophet, I really do feel this is one of the carries you want to run against the Drow.
100%. It does feel like they have some very good counter answers on the side of Vision versus what Spirit wants to do, at least in this early game in particular.
His Spirit can calm things down a bit and keep some of the areas a little safer for Yatoro to try and catch up. Because Satanic already, he's been doing it so many games, right? He's top net worth. by a decent amount relative to how early we are in this game.
Collapse. Almost gets brought down there too. And this pre-6 on the Nature's Prophet too, so it doesn't even have... Yeah, Wrath of Nature's going to come out soon too for increased farm or increased kill threat onto these side lanes as well. And losing the tower this early for Yatoro is dangerous. Just extra access points for the NP to TP down, even the Earth Spirit to make moves onto you, not have to worry about the tower.
For 9 class,
not the
hard
easiest.
to get. He's got the Shadow Realm if he feels pressured. Doesn't even need to use it.
Notice now at this point has just completely caught up too, just with that rotation also versus the Doom.
Not me trying for the wraparound on this. Won't get caught by the Bramble.
Here comes no one.
First crown's upon him though, no one ready to close in. Trying to save himself with the box, but not getting out of this one. Another kill here for Vision.
Getting that pace going, but Laurel not overreacting. He sees the rotation from the Earth Spirit, just continues to slam onto the mid tower here. He's having a really good start into this game. And he's the one that they have to rally around at least to make that early movements, right? The Slardar, in comparison to the Doom, he's going to be the one to make the moves to bring that game back into this mid game. While for Vision, it feels like they can make more moves with just everybody. A little bit easier. Collapse going to Midas. Going for that greed.
One of those heroes that you can still get away with it.
We
But
don't
even
see it as
then,
much.
I was going to say, even then, it's not the hottest of pickups, but still one that some Doom players do favor.
Maybe indicative of how Spirit wants to play toward, like they want this is one late game, right? They just,
Oh,
they're
for
like,
sure.
okay.
And normally they're able to get the game
They
to
are.
that point, right? Especially when Yatoro's on his drought. You know, sure, they're able to punish him with that early play, but beyond that, it's hard to catch him again. Yatoro...
They probably also feel like they do at some point, like maybe not drastically, but they can outscale in a way. It is tight though, because Vision also does scale very hard with the Earth Spirit and the Nature's Prophet, but the big separation between the Nature's Prophet and the Drow though, and the NP is going to be able to accelerate that much more with this type of start than Yatoro is, unless Yatoro gets some kills handed his way. It's going to naturally be the case that he's going to get outpaced from the farm from Satanic.
Yeah, Satanic's not only going to be able to likely farm faster with the quick Maelstrom into Mjolnir timing, but able to join that much easier as the Nature's Prophet. Not be easy for Yatoro to keep on par with that farm.
Yeah, just losing that tower so early, it's really dangerous. It limits the extra space.
That play was brutal.
Yeah, makes it so he kind of just has to hit jungle creeps. He can't really hit the lane creeps as easy at this point. And it'll be quiet, as we said, from Spirit for the most part until Laurel has the Blink Dagger. Not many moves will probably happen for them. Well, for Vision, yeah, they can make all the moves. Satanic Maelstrom stun.
Gonna farm so quickly on this Nature's Prophet. It's in early days, but likely another game where you're just gonna see Satanic zoom that far ahead of anyone else in the game on the net worth.
Oh yeah. And he has protection, right? Does have kind of 2 pseudo saves. He has the Wyvern, plus he has the Earth Spirit in a way to protect him. Versus this heavy physical damage that Spirit does have.
Laurel sticking around a little too low HP under the tower. They're able to roll in, get the setup.
Oh, that's a rough death for him too. He was having a pretty good entry into this game. They might even be able to just push the tower with this kill too. Here comes Satanic. Got Treants. This tower is likely just dead.
This is gonna be a challenge here for Spirit.
That's for sure. Especially since they're going the greedy route, right? Yep. He is committing for the Midas and all.
Can they live through this stage of the game?
Gonna be the question. And is Yatoro gonna is he gonna be protected enough to get any of this farm too? Because as we said, there's 2 to 3 different things that are gonna be gap closing onto him to constrict the farm. That death for Laurel just hurt. I mean, that one really, really does hurt. Losing the tower as well. Losing the momentum to get that Blink Dagger, which he probably would have been finishing in the next 30 seconds or so. Gonna get delayed a lot more here. When they have Rue level 6, they can start to make more of these aggressive moves without Laurel, but he's still just level 5. Nice juke. Nami does have the 6. Couple cogs. 9 class will be just fine. Move up top. No one is looking for collapse here. And they're going to see, they're going to see this Midas. And they're going to be like, guys, it's go time. It's a Doom with the Midas. We can just go for all of these objectives very early. It's hard for collapse to really contribute too much.
Satanic trying to make sure that not too many of those screens get fed away. Bottom lane.
That's a solo kill.
Satanic's ready to TP over towards Yatoro.
Oh, he's in trouble.
The Sprout's out. Yatoro's got no way to cut out of this.
Oh, man, things accelerating quick. 9 class gets
He's
a
still
solo
alive.
kill, and he's living.
He's getting away. They will get the setup here with the Wheel of Wonder on towards Notice. They'll have to drop the Doom down to ensure the kill. They get something, but it's an expensive one.
Laurel gets the last hit, so he does have the Blink Dagger now, but Yatoro again getting gone on trying to help his buddy. 9 class literally just solo killed the Clockwork. Baited Yatoro to show for the TP for Satanic to come forward.
Oh.
Little pause. Okay, let's see. AC. Okay. And 9 class back to full HP with the urns that he has down here. These are very good aggressive plays and Vision. They're not slowing down. Laurel does have Blink Dagger finish, so Spirit can react a bit better here at this point, but they did use their Doom. They did use the Ring ulti to finish off that Timber.
And Vision, they've got their ults.
They got everything.
They're ready with the Fear on the Willow, the Curse, Magnetized. They've also got this Vessel picked up.
Early timing for it all. 9 class again, getting the catch, looking for not me.
Gonna try and push him back with the whip.
Nice cogs.
Let's have Lale ready with the counterplay. Make the jump over towards 9 class. 9 class, he'll get the Shadow Realm off.
He's living.
Alive. Finally he falls, but they've already lost 2 themselves, Spirit. They're likely to lose Rue on top of that. There's Notice to no one chasing him down. He has got a hook shot to maybe break himself away. And at this point, maybe it's not even worth the chase. No one wants to go for this.
He'll get him. Oh my God, juking, kick,
He's
juking
making
the
him work
pole.
for it.
Yeah, he tipped him for sure. That was some nice moves, but he will go down. Nice kick there from no one at the end.
They're trying to react to these plays, but it's just too hard, especially when Satanic turns up as farmed as he is.
He's so big,
he's already about 50% more farmed than Yatoro. And we're only 15 minutes in.
It's been such a good answer for the Drow Rangers in so many games, and this one's looking like another one of those.
I don't think we're going to see Vision get the chance to get the Nature's Prophet if Spirit are going to want to run back the Drow this series. This is just, it's looking pretty unplayable into Satanic's Nature's Prophet.
He's literally just, look at that. It's everybody else is kind of even across the board, and they're just Satanic. And 9 class, of course, too, having a very excellent opening into this game on this Willow. Very impressive opener here. 4K lead right now.
It's just so hard to kill him at this point as well.
And 9 class in a very sneaky spot. He will get found, but he's obnoxious.
He's got backup.
Oh, they miss. It gets pushed out of the...
He's going to be fine. He gets away with the Wheel of Wonder. They do have the Cold Embrace coming in to buy him even more time. Surely should die. He's trying to get the fear off. Will fall.
But Laurel dies for it.
Costs Lyle his life. And now more time's been bought for no one to turn up. Rolls over towards Morris. He's trying to look deeper for the bigger kill. Fine collapse.
Oh, boy. Poor Laurel. He got the Blink Dagger, turns up, dies. His game has been completely shut down.
I mean, not me. They're kind of like, well, where do we go?
Yep.
They're kind of stuck in this corner of the map.
Oh, a bit unlucky there with the combo, with the Ring ult and the Cog pushing him onto the low ground. Gets super awkward there. Yatoro will say, guys, thanks for the space, I guess, but hemorrhaging more and more kills, and this time it's the 2 cores. And notice now at this point, doesn't look like he had that tough of a bit of a lane start, right? Top 3 net worth, he's got the Kaya Sanj already finished up. And overall in the matchup, sure, the Doom is annoying for him, but versus everybody else, this is a great Timber game. Spirit, let's see what they want to do next. Because Laurel probably being like, guys, I don't know how much I really want to just turn up to some of these fights now. It's just a blink. Can't just get popped instantly versus this Timber and all this magic damage.
Not me. Will get found very deep on Vision's side of the map.
And tied. No one having a very good game also. 3-0-3 in comparison to Laurel. Has a shield rune too for the next fight. Collapse does now have a blink.
Rue should be fine over the cogs. I said that Brambles actually still catch him from a distance. 9 class. Rue has to use the hook shot to get away, but Notice is ready to close up on him.
Hook shots through another Bramble. But does get caught in the stun. Vision.
Tough times here for Spirit in this early game.
And Vision not doing any like crazy flashy. They're just kind of approaching it with a straight up approach. Getting all these extra kills, shutting down any of Spirit's moves. Seemingly one step ahead. And yeah, punishing the Midas really. Collapse not able to really get too involved. He does have Blink now.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
These marks won't know what hit them. Time to get into trouble.
To your marks, everyone.
Да, дело в шляпе. Let's see where the road takes us. I'm going. Let's go, Jax. On my way. Time to move. My time has come. What are we waiting for? We're going on a little field trip, Jax. Let's fly. Oh, we're just getting started. Mischief awaits. Let's get moving. I'll prove I'm the best. Can't stay in one place too long. This isn't going to be bad for you. The sooner we're out of here, the better. Come on! No time to dilly-dally. This place was boring anyway. Let's find something to steal. Here we go. Let's see where the road takes us. Let's see what we can take now. Time to be trouble. You ready for shenanigans? You should have walked away. Can't stay here. Got to go. Moving. This is going swimmingly, ain't it, Jax? Let's get moving. Got to go. Moving. Yeah. Time to be trouble. Time to get into trouble. They're over here! What are we waiting for? But it's... Time to move. I'm toying with you. You understand? I'll prove I'm the best. Can't stay here. I disappear. No time to dilly-dally. Mischief awaits. Let's fly. Here we go. My time has come. On my
Radiant's courier just got killed.
Jix, what do you say we go into the resources?
Towers under attack.
Let's go, Jix. Let's find something to steal.
Middle tower is in the middle of an attack.
You ready for shenanigans? I'm going. A little mischief never killed anyone. Moving. I'm going. I forged my own destiny. Time to get into trouble. Time to get out of here. Mischief awaits. Let's see where the road takes us. I'll prove I'm right. Time to be trouble. You're not quick enough. Can't stay here. We're going on a little field trip, Jix. Come on, Jix. Enjoy. No time to dilly-dally. Oh. Here we go. You ready for shenanigans? Let's find something to steal. What are we waiting for? Time to move. Let's see where the road takes us. Let's get moving. Let's go, Jix. Mischief awaits. Let's fly. No time to dilly-dally. I'll prove I'm the best. Time to get into trouble.
Double kill!
I don't think so. Don't take two over here.
Killing spree!
Time to be
Triple kill!
Time to move.
Your top tower.
My time has come. I'm going. Here we go.
They're thrashing your middle tower.
On my way. Have you right where I
Your
want?
top tower is getting violently
You
heckled.
ready for shenanigans? A little mischief never killed anyone. Time to go. What are we waiting for? I'm over here.
Your top tower is getting violently heckled.
Let's so be fun to watch. See where the road takes us. Let's get moving.
Your middle tower killing spree. Double kill.
Can't stay here.
Your top tower is under attack.
Let's go, Jix.
Eyes up. Your top tower needs a hand. Middle tower gone because you just can't listen.
We're going on a little field trip, Jix.
Your top tower needs a hand.
Come on, Jix.
Your top tower
No
is
one
under
hands
attack.
me anything. I earned this. I'm going. Let's get moving. I'll prove I'm the best.
Your top tower is getting violently heckled.
You're mine.
Your top tower has fallen, and worse, so have our ticket sales.
끼시끼시 мя우мя우 끼시끼시 мямямя우. What are we waiting for? You ready for shenanigans? Can't stay here. Here we go. Time to be trouble. It's you or me.
It would appear Dire have fortified their structures.
Time to get into trouble. Stick around. I'd run if I were you.
Maybe I check the bottom tower for a second.
Let's see where the road takes us.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
No time to dilly-dally.
Someone's
Let's
bottom
fly.
tower might be. Your bottom tower is fallen.
I could do this all day. Let's find something to steal.
Killing spree.
Mischief awaits. My time has come. Time to move. On my way.
What do you buy?
Let's fly. I'm going. Here we go. Moving. I'll prove I'm the best. I'm untouchable. Time to move. I'm always on the move. Time to get into trouble. What are we waiting for? Gotta go. Can't stay here. Let's see where the road takes us. Let's get moving. You ready for shenanigans? Come on, Jix. You think I don't know how to fight? A little mischief never killed anyone. Too easy. Alright, Jix. Go have some fun. Mischief awaits. Let's find something to steal. We did it, Jix! No time to dilly-dally. Time to be
Middle
tough.
tower is
We're going on a little field trip, Jix. Look, I got you. Here we go. Let's get moving. What are we waiting for? take what I want. Enemies will Start plotting. We have revenge to mount. Jax, would you say we find who did that? I'll prove I'm the best. Mischief awaits. Let's see where the road takes us. Let's find something to steal.
Eyes up! Your top tower needs a hand.
Got to go.
Your top tower is under attack.
Time to be tough. My time to stick it out. Let's do it. It's moving. Let's fly. I'm always on the move. Have you met my friend Jax yet? I'm gonna No time to dilly-dally. Time to move. You ready for shenanigans? Time to get into trouble. On my way. Come on, Jax. A little mischief never killed anyone. Got to go. Let's see where the road takes us.
Radiant is giving a
Let's find
shining
something to steal.
example of fortified structures.
Time to get into trouble. Here we go. I'll prove I'm the best. Can't stay here.
Killing spree! Triple kill, triple kill!
Let's go, Jack. Let's get out of here. We're going to Mischief awaits. Time to be tough.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. What a...
Let's get moving. No time to dilly-dally. Moving. I'm going. What are we waiting for? Let's fly.
Unstoppable.
Alright, so listen. You think? Ooh, they're really gonna hate us now, then. Can't stay here. Let's find something to steal. Let's go, Jix. You ready for shenanigans? Let's see where the road takes us. I'm always on the move. Time to move. Oh, you thought you were winning? My time has come.
The enemy just let their top tower. Fools.
Can't stay here.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Time to be.
Как суждено.
Time to I don't feel like this.
The raging radiant reduces Roshan to ruin.
See where the road takes us. Let's find something to steal. No time to dilly-dally. We're going on a little field trip, Jix. Time to get into trouble.
They're thrashing.
Let's get patient, not so fast.
tower is in the middle of an attack.
Got to go. I'm always on the move. You ready for shenanigans? My time has come. On my way. Let's find something to steal.
Your top tower is under
A little mischief never killed anyone. Here we go.
Your top tower is getting violently heckled.
Come on, Jax. I'll prove I'm the best. I'm going. Let's see where the road takes us. Time to move. No time to dilly-dally.
The enemy's bottom tower won't be a problem anymore.
Time to get into trouble. Time to be trouble. Mischief awaits. Here we go. Let's go, Jax. Got to go. Let's fly. You ready for shenanigans? Yes! We're going on a little field trip, Jax. Can't stay here.
Eyes up!
What are we waiting
Your
for?
top tower needs a hand. Dire's structures are fortified.
Let's get moving. Let's find something to steal. Time to move. Mischief awaits. Go. No time to dilly-dally.
They're thrashing your middle tower.
Time to get into trouble. Power the fist. Moving. Can't stay here. Time to be trouble. I'm always on the move. This is our moment, Jax. Let's get moving. Let's go, Jax. Let's fly. All right, little west. Your thing. My time has come. Come get me. A little mischief never killed anyone. Oh, I love that sound. What are we waiting for? Let's see where the road takes us. You ready for shenanigans? I'm going. Come on, Jix. On my way. Here we go. All right, Jix. Go have some fun. Mischief me. I think a little mischief's in. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Let's get moving. Time to be troubled.
Your middle
This one's
tower is
mine,
under
Jax.
attack.
Gotcha.
I'm afraid your middle tower has been cancelled. Your top tower is getting battled.
We're going on a little field
Your
trip.
top tower's fallen. Just so you're aware. I'm just trying
No
to...
time to dilly-dally. Time to get into trouble. Let's go, Jix. Let's find something to steal. I'll prove I'm the best. Let's see where the road takes us. You ready for shenanigans? Let's fly. Moving. Here we go. No time to dilly-dally. Let's go, Jix. Let's find something to steal. Time to get into trouble. This'll be fun. I'm going. A little mischief never killed anyone. What are we waiting for? Not ready.
fallen to the Radiant. I wouldn't spend too much time celebrating.
Field trip, Jix. Let's find something to steal. Let's see where the road takes us.
Monster kill.
Time to Come on, Jix.
Your middle barracks have fallen.
Bro, where is your item, bro?
Killing spree. Your top barracks have fallen.
Kishi meow meow, kishi meow meow meow.
Some of the dire have fortified their structures. Just saying. Middle tower is in the middle of an attack. Middle tower gone because you just can't. You know I can't defend your agents.
Mr. Get to work, Jix.
As Team Spirit, they also thought Timber would be great. They end up going for Doom. Different route there. What do we feel about it?
It's good. It scales very nicely. Very solid against Largo and Ember. The only thing I worry about is that